Hola Familia, welcome to my channel, Mika Creates. I'm Mika, thanks for hanging out with me today. Today I am making my seafood butter sauce. It's not only for seafood though, just to let you know, because you can add a whole bunch of stuff with it. But I'm doing it, you can use pretty much anything that's in your house. I'm going to go over the ingredients, but this video is for my sister who's been asking me for my butter sauce, and also my mother-in-law. This is for you. All right, so here's Vanna. Okay, mi gente. So what you're going to need for sure as far as seasoning goes, you definitely need Old Bay, and you need this and this. You have to have these three. Have to. Any chicken bouillon or vegetable bouillon. And then you definitely have to have these two ingredients. And we're just talking about seasonings. So we have chicken bouillon. We have lemon pepper. We have Old Bay seasoning. We have garlic powder, onion powder. I am using Kanye West. I am using cayenne pepper, and I'm using cayenne pepper because it's very, very fine. I don't like using red peppers because I don't like seeds in my dish. You definitely need some garlic. If you don't have minced garlic or real garlic, whole garlic, fresh garlic, then you can use a lot of garlic powder. I use garlic powder on top of it, so I'm just letting you know. And then some ginger, some sazon or paprika, but I like this, and a whole onion, Frank's red sweet chili. Now normally, if you don't have this, that's okay. You can use brown sugar because normally that's what I use. But another YouTuber turned me on to this, Mr. Dash, and so I love this. I love this. It gives it a really nice flavor. I don't use a whole bunch of it just because I don't like it super sweet like candy. So yeah, this is good. And obviously some butter. That's what we're gonna need. So those are the ingredients. Watch me so we can make our butter sauce. Okay, mi gente. So I have 2 sticks of butter, and I'm going to add it to my frying pan. There we go. This sauce, you can use it not only for seafood, but you can grill your shrimp in it, fish. You can add it to veggies, because I love to add it to veggies, that's the truth. When you grill veggies, you can put some of it on. You can put it on your white rice. I mean, it's delicious. So I've got my volcano right here. I'm going to turn this bad boy on. There we go. And that's going to start to melt. Now while that is melting, and I want you to be able to still see that, I'm going to cut up my onion. So here's a whole onion. I want you to cut it in half. It's hard for me to cut like this. So you want to do it thin. You want to be able to do it pretty thin. And you're just going to keep turning. I don't want thick slices. I'm going to caramelize my onions. You get the drift. You get my drift. It is very difficult to cut sitting down, by the way. This is not my norm. This would go a lot faster if I was standing up, but I am not. And I use a large onion. I'm going to throw this into my butter. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, mi gente. So while that's doing that, I am going to put the ingredients in here. So I'm going to use teaspoons. Garlic powder. I'm going to use tablespoons, not teaspoons. Garlic powder. I'm using 1 teaspoon of garlic powder. I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of Old Bay. I'm going to use 1 teaspoon of onion powder. And I'm going to use, let me put these tops on here so we don't lose any. Now, for the cayenne pepper, I'm going to use a 1/2 teaspoon. Now use it to your heat. So once it's done, if you want something hotter, do something hotter. So 1 teaspoon. Actually put a little bit more than a teaspoon. Lemon powder. Or lemon pepper, I'm using 1 tablespoon. It's pretty much the whole thing. So I'm out of lemon pepper. So 1 tablespoon of lemon pepper. Ginger, I'm only using 1/2 teaspoon. 1/2 teaspoon of ginger. And I like it in the powder form because the other stuff is pretty strong and I think it just takes away. Let me mix this. And I'm definitely going to use a tablespoon of chicken bouillon. And my packet of Goya, and this is achiote and culantro, like I showed you guys before, or you can just use paprika. So use a teaspoon, the smaller one, of paprika. Now I'm going to add in a heaping, that's probably 2 tablespoons of garlic. And this is minced garlic. My onions should be pretty quick to cook up. And what I'm looking for is for my onions to be translucent and my garlic to be translucent. Now, I don't want to put this on high heat because I don't want the butter to burn. So I'm going to let it cook for a bit. While it's cooking, I'm going to clean up. My only ingredient that I haven't put in here is this because I'm going to put it in there. Okay? We'll be right back. Okay, mi gente, so I'm going to stir this a little bit. And I'm going to let it sit on medium-low for about 8 to 10 minutes with the top on. So on low or medium-low, it depends on your, excuse me, it depends on your stove. So low or medium-low, because we want to caramelize these guys. Now normally when I caramelize my onions, I add salt, but this has a lot of sodium in it. So we don't need any more salt. So the way to make them sweat is by putting them on low heat and covering them. And I'm telling you, they will be perfect. See you in 8 minutes. Okay, mi gente, so to reveal, here is our onions. Now we're going to add the seasoning. So you can't really mess this up. It's to your liking. You can't mess it up. You can't mess the sauce up, I promise. If you like red pepper flakes, put in red pepper flakes. If you have some homemade chili powder, add that in and add as much as you want. It's to your liking. Do you see how beautiful this is? Now I'm just mixing it up because I want to make sure that, again, I still have it on medium low. It's actually probably more like medium. And now I'm going to add Frank's. And this is to your liking as well, so I'm going to fill this up. That's about right for me. And it just gives it a nice little sweetness. I don't like it to be too sweet. And this is our sauce. I'm going to taste it here just in a second. I'm turning this off. I'm just going to mix it, because I want that the Frank's sweet and chili sauce to melt in here. It smells good in here too, you guys. It smells good. Smell-o-vision. It's smell-o-vision. It's smell-o-vision. Alright, I'm going to try this. Let's see if I like it. Okay. So, to my sister Glenda and to my mother-in-law, I expect you guys to make this and make sure that you guys comment below and tell me what your thoughts are. But there's no way on earth that you're not going to love this sauce. P.S. Ask Elizabeth. Alright, mi gente. I love you guys. Until next time. Bye.